We 3-bet pre, we get called, we c-bet the flop, jack 4-4. 8 of spades on the turn. Big fan of barreling here. I mean, can't be
Yeah,
the worst thing in the
so,
world, but it just looks like a bluff for like third pot, half pot. Choose your sizing. It doesn't really matter. You don't want to bomb it on a flush card because your opponent does pull out a bit on that card. They hit eights full, the nuts. They have jacks full, the nuts. They have quad fours, the nuts. They have ace four, the nuts. They have flushes, the nuts. If they have something else, the fold equity is going to be decent, right? So if they have sub jack X here, fold equity is going to be very good. Third pot cleans massively from sixes, sevens, king, queen of diamonds, king, ten of clubs, etc. Just right away. Just cleans up. Gets folds in spots where you might fold later. There's just lots of reasons to go third pot or half pot here. Don't bomb it, but probably don't check either against humans. I think I prefer. In fact, I don't hate the check. I'm not going to say the check is a mistake. I just hope you're considering bluffing here because it's obviously just a decent, healthy thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, give me your thoughts on the river then after the turn goes check, check.
I don't think our hand wins when we're showing down. When he checks it back, he's got like hands like fives, sevens, nines, like tens. He has got hands like that.
Yep.
So I think maybe here I would be tempted to go like, I don't know, 150, like over like
Love it.
yeah, over pot size bet. I don't know if I do it. I hope I do, because I would feel like I should.
Who are you and what have you done with the Jess from the before times?
Please do it.
You sound like you're thinking about the game on a much better level now, I have to say. Is Jess gonna find the overbet bluff in this river? So I like the overbet bluff because not only do you have the queen of spades and blah 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 and GTO, I don't think that matters that much in real life because people just don't check like the flush on the turn. They just don't do that. So I don't think that's really a real life consideration. But I do think that it's still a small bonus, a very tiny bonus. But I think in a spot like this in general, the overbet is probably the right bluff sizing, or if not the overbet, then the block bet. And the reason for that is that in a spot like this, I think that the normal size bet will be called like fairly often. Like when you go bet, check, bet, like I don't think the fold equity is fantastic for like a B60 here, B66, yeah. B70. If you block, you need hardly any fold equity and you will level a bunch of regs of these stakes into just mucking sevens because they're just like, nope, this is a value bet. And if you overbet, you will start to get people to fold like all of their pocket pair and maybe some of their jacks sometimes, although it's unlikely. Yeah, I think a small overbet or block here is probably the right kind of sizes, but I like that you're thinking about bluffing here. I think it makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
What you should do in the river comes down to what you think your fold equity is like across different bet sizes, and if you can find a couple of bet sizes that are one bet size where you think you're getting enough fold equity for the investment, then you can go ahead and do it, right? So I wouldn't make an argument like because turn was a mistake, we should now check river or something. And I don't think turn's a huge mistake or anything. I do prefer betting turn though, for sure.